All right, let's take a look at these sweet little rides that I got off of Amazon for pretty cheap. This one here I got on a sale for $59, 60 bucks. And it comes with the car, a charger, battery, a radio. This one I think is the older version of this one. This one does not have a gyro on it, but they are the same chassis and same motor setup, I believe, just with upgraded receiver and gyro. Cars are really fun, actually. They're pretty quick. They're about the same size as a Mini Z, but the suspension and setup on it is, I think, a lot more involved and a lot more detailed than a Mini Z. This one in particular has a Lexan body, and this one has a hard plastic body. Again, I think that's the newer version of the car. This is the box they come in here, but they are, like I said, it's $59 on this one right now. I think this one was on sale for $75, and I think right now it's at about $89 or $90, but it's somewhere in that range for these fun cars. Let's take a little spin on the track with this one, and then we'll come back and take a little more detailed look. All right, let's take a little rip with the Porsche now. Okay, so you can see it's pretty zippy. This one again does not have the gyro, and I actually think after driving them both, I think this one is actually a little quicker. But they do, you can see the radios have a slightly different setup. This one has steering trim over here, and this one has steering trim on this setup, but this one also has the gyro, so you can turn the gyro up and down, and the speeds up and down. I'd say on the lowest setting on this one, it's about as fast as the Mini Z on its lowest setting. They're really fast. But let's take a look on the inside and see what they're all about. All right, so here we are with the bodies off, so you can kind of see what the chassis look like. This is the newer model with the gyro and the ESC, or the receiver, and you can see that the cars are quite upgradable with mods. You can get all the different linkages and different wheel hubs. They make them in these nice aluminum pieces. I got these aluminum upgrades for 15 bucks on Amazon. These are obviously just for the shock towers, mounts, and wheel hubs, but you can get the entire car set up where you can replace all of these with these aluminum machine parts, and they're fairly inexpensive. But you can definitely see there is a subtle difference between the old and the new, with the ESC, or excuse me, the receiver with the gyro in it. But really, that's the only difference I see between them. And then the bodies, obviously. So the older style has the Lexan body, and the newer has a hard shell plastic body, kind of more similar to a Mini Z. Speaking of Mini Zs, honestly, I think these would be a great option if you're into racing the Mini Zs. These come in at a price point of somewhere between 75, really 60, and up to 80. I think 90 bucks right now is what the new one's going for, not on sale. But if you're into that kind of racing and you don't want to do the competitive racing, this is actually kind of fun just to bash in your garage or your basement. And I'll show you the size comparison to a Mini Z. I mean, they're pretty comparable. So you can see here's the Porsche next to the my LMP, and it's pretty close. I would say the scale on the Porsche is obviously bigger, but I mean, size and money wise, you're talking about $170, maybe $200 for a Mini Z running on AAAs where this for 80-90 bucks you get a two rechargeable batteries. Honestly, that's my choice if you're going to do something that's simple and fun and not competitive. Those are great little cars.